Hello. Doing the Game Jam review today. Just doing some manual labor to grab some of the YouTube URLs. And let's see, this should be fun. Could have prepared this a tad more, but lack of preparation is kind of my
Hello, this is my submission.
Let's see. I think we'll also definitely have somewhat of a I don't know, it'll be good to have this recorded so that people can kind of watch what I think. All right, let me switch over to, how's it going, Scott? All right, here's me plus the screen. All right, can you guys hear that?
Into the Vestibule Game Jam. As you can see, I built my game in Temple OS.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. No way. Dude, we're already off to such a good start. And this is 9 seconds into and let me just make sure the audio is capturing.
Mainly because Temple OS is the best operating system. My game is called Labyrinth, and it's about an architect that travels to Cyprus and gets into a little bit of trouble.
Welcome to Cyprus. Oh no, dude. Oh no. This is already so good. How can this Temple OS and Cyprus? Like, how is this guy not gonna win?
If I hop into the game, you'll notice I'm immediately greeted. Hello, architect. You just arrived to Cyprus. Hit enter to continue. Use WASD to move. Head southeast to meet the king and begin planning of Cyprus's vestibule to the labyrinth. If you're pretty familiar with ancient Greek mythology, you might be wondering, if this game is about the labyrinth, why'd you set it in Cyprus? And the answer is quite simple. I'm using this technique called ingratiation. Sylvan has mentioned that he really likes Cyprus.
Dude, this guy is too good. The people in this server are just dangerous.
So by specifically making
And he's tapping into my little bit too. That's clever.
my game set in Cyprus, he'll hopefully like me more as a byproduct. Once we enter the vestibule, we're greeted again. Perfect. You've made it to the vestibule. It looks like the king is missing, but you can start on the project anyways. Use W to place walls and E to break them down. Control where you are building with your cursor. Design a worthy vestibule around the red pit leading to the labyrinth. Hit enter once finished. Yeah, so now we're transported into kind of a drawing mode. It's pretty fun. You can just build walls and tear them down however you'd like.
So this whole game is in phase.
If you aren't too familiar with architectural work or building, you might want to read up before playing the game because this is kind of a prerequisite. You can see I'm pretty good. I've got a lot of experience.
Dude, this guy is too funny. Dude, why are you not a mainstream YouTuber? This is exactly my type of humor. It's like the Technoblade type of taking yourself more seriously when it's
I generally like making some sort of maze structure
yeah, no, this game is running on Temple OS.
because we are making the entrance to the labyrinth.
I just love that.
Textual work or building, you might want to read up before playing the game because this is kind of a prerequisite. You can see I'm pretty good. I've got a
Voice is too low relative to the video, thanks. Okay, wait, well, let me play the video.
a lot of experience. I generally like making some sort of maze structure.
Okay, how about now?
Because we are making the entrance to the labyrinth. This looks pretty good, so I'll turn this in with enter. We've got another message. Sorry, architect. The king never sent for you, and you will not be receiving payment. Banish yourself to the labyrinth before I come up there and banish you to the underworld. Hades. Yeah, it kind of looks like we've been tricked on this one, but...
You just used the word shricked. Shricked or shirked? Shirked or tricked?
Yeah, it kind of looks like we've been tricked on this one.
Dude, everyone in this server just has like... Okay, the video's too low. God, you guys are impossible to satisfy. How about now?
If I enter, you will see we have been transported to the labyrinth. We've got another message. Welcome to the labyrinth. You've been given the chance to survive. If you find your way out, that is. The exit was in one of the corners last time I checked, but the labyrinth tends to move around. Hit E to use the exit once found. Hades isn't wrong here. The exit does tend to be in one of the corners, but it can really be any corner. I just like to check the top left first. Hey, there's the exit. As you can see, as we're kind of walking through this maze, you might start to notice walls and corridors opening up or closing down. I mean, the exit appeared right in front of our faces. This is because the labyrinth, just like in the myths, does move around.
Dude, and
what's actually really cool is the labyrinth is seated, so based off the specific vestibule that you build, you'll
like sure he's not doing any crazy graphical stuff, it's all like simple, but
get a different experience with the maze every time. Looks like we found the exit though, so I'm just gonna try and escape right here. We've got another message. You've surprised me, architect. I didn't expect you to escape. Enjoy your freedom, and thanks for playing. As you could see, that playthrough was pretty short. You can get a little unlucky and have a lot longer playthrough depending on your maze generation, but generally the game is pretty short. I decided to go with a pretty simplistic game because I was working in Temple OS and I didn't have too much time for this project over the week. That's also why I'm turning it early. I won't be able to work on it next week at all, but hopefully you guys find the idea and just the simple implementation of the game pretty entertaining.
I did, yeah.
I'm now going to explain actually how to run the game because a lot of people probably aren't that familiar with Temple OS. This is something I think should be changed. More people should become familiar with Temple OS, but hopefully this encourages a couple people to use Temple OS. I've used Exodus to develop this project. Exodus stands for Execute the Divine Operating System in User Space, and it's a way to easily get up and running with Temple OS. What you're first going to want to do is just clone the project.
I guess if this is a remaining tutorial on installing Temple OS, I don't need to see this until I actually set up. But, well, I'm actually curious.
Once you clone the project, just make the Exodus binary. They include a makefile, so everything's super easy. Then what you're going to want to do is clone my project, Labyrinth, and you're going to want to place this in the root apps folder. So if I just go and remove what I've currently got in there, I'll just copy over my project and you're just going to put this in t/apps. From here you can just run Exodus. You're going to want to use the -f flag and pass in the Holy See runtime binary. And then I also pass -g to dgrab, which makes it so you can use full screen key bindings from your general operating system. If you do have any issues with running the Exodus or just trying to get my project to work, just leave a comment in the vestibule thread. Once you're in Temple OS, you don't really need to know how Temple OS works. All you really have to do is just type in dir with a semicolon, that's important. Use left click and select apps, then Labyrinth, right click on labyrinth.holyc and hit.
Wait, dude, I've never seen Temple OS actually in action. Like, it's kind of better than I thought. Like, I thought it was kind of janky joke operating system, but this looks like kind of usable.
space to include. Then you're in. As I mentioned earlier, each maze is seeded, so right here I'm going to go for a really quick run because I actually know the 0 seed for an unedited vestibule. Alright, the run starts in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we go left or right, I don't know my directions too well, to start because this lines us up with the entrance. Then we want.
Dude. Why is that so relatable? For some reason, like, autistic people, I know this from several of my friends, like, we care about really exact details, but, like, left and right, forget about that. Oops.
Spam enter as fast as we can. From here, it's just navigating the maze. Bumping into walls will lose momentum, so we want to try and avoid that as much as possible, but it looks like we found the exit, and if I hit E, I think that was a pretty good run. That might actually be world record pace. If you decide to play the game, let me know what your fastest time is, and if you can find a faster
That might be world record pace, yeah, bro. I think
route with a different maze generation.
Alright, that guy, I mean, damn. That was really, really good. Like, and the sense of humor as well. That was like divine, I would say. I'll keep that one in mind as Alright. Damn, this is gonna be a long day. We got a lot of submissions and a lot of them are long. Alright, now we got, oh, this guy's actually got some subs. Yastic. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I'm excited for this. Oh, nice font already. First complete game. Congratulations. Me and the duration of the game jam, including some stuff I will be detailing the next few frames. Okay. Friend Manter helped with ideas, the maps, the intro, the image of the boss is from a meme. Okay, cool. No Tribune. Oh, Kwee, what's up? Everything was made during the hand model. I made it for something else originally. Okay. A few sound effects. Nice. Tons of colons. What is this, Rust? Gazillionaire's Last Hour. Oh, damn, so you've got a whole GUI going. I like the kind of, like, pixelated but kind of fancy old-time font.
Introduction. This is you, and this is your boss. Your goal is simple. Become the fastest one among the consistors. Before your boss dies.
Dude, already I really like this. You want to link the stream in the call? Could you do that real quick? I don't want to show my my Discord. I already is the creator here, Yastic. The style here is really good. Like the color palette, the kind of like this is art. This is like originality. You've got a creative mind.
Your goal is simple. Become the fastest one among the consistors.
Like I just love how that text is like
dies.
being read by a kind of robot-y voice, and
you've got
like
1 hour left. So be fast, and you shall carry on his heritage.
Good luck.
And I love like the voice modulation too. I haven't played like a lot of indie games in a while, so maybe this is kind of standard, but yeah, that's really cool. Manter. So this is what I'm curious what this is made in. Very smooth looking. Okay, got some cool parkour. Got some wall climbing. Some nice shooting mechanics. Okay, more puzzle. I like the sounds. So we're on like an elevator or something. Like no. What are those called? A gondola? It was like last couple weeks it's been running. I like the UI design as well. Okay. Choose your blessing. Soda. Wait, what were the blessings? Soda, sipper, cocaine. The sounds are pretty satisfying. The sparks are really cool. Oh damn, you skipped that jump. Oh, so you have 1 minute. This is more the time is tripping me out. So you have to go around hunting for these things. Yo, it's a bad spot. Yeah, the soundtrack is really good. So I'll say, like, I'm a little bit confused here. There's a lot going on, but I like the artistic experience for sure. Like the UI design, the bullets, the gun shooting, the music, the lighting, especially the lighting is really, it's kind of like it's kind of retro, like looks like Doom a little bit, but. You're also like speedrunning it like crazy. But the gameplay looks quite fun. I'm surprised you made this much like level this quickly. Yeah, the music is kind of catchy. It's like really. Oh, dude, wait, that was so satisfying. Oh, where'd you get that sound? Where do you find what was this written in, by the way? And where did you find that little click sound? That just like clink 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 clink. Really nice. Aw. My OCD likes that. You made the clink sound yourself? Bro, no way. This is like fully homegrown game. Wait, what was that cheese, bro? You just run through the light and then like glitch up onto the wall. But like that was like that was a questionable maneuver. Okay, we're back on the gondola. I really like this part of it. Like, look around at, like, what are we in? Like, a big cage? It looks very, like... game was made with Godot. Music and sound effects were made in FL Studio. 3D models with Blender. Yeah, damn. This is really good game. Like, the, it really reminds me kind of the vibe of... I don't play a lot of games, or I haven't in a while, but, this game where like I kind of like the architecture of like you're running around in like abandoned kind of you know, like I really kind of like this, like it's kind of a dark, mysterious, like you can see immediately around you, but you can't really see much beyond that, and it's like what is this place that you're in? It's got some kind of story. And Yeah, it looks like you've got a good handle on shaders as well. Like, the lights are just so cool. The gameplay also seems to be like, it's hard to tell because I'm not the one playing obviously, but it seems like pretty fun and smooth. Like that part, like you've got good aim mechanics, you've got like parkour and you can kind of like optimize for speed, and like there's some fun like skips to do. Oh shit. Oh! It does have a story, but we couldn't add the elements in time. That's also kind of cool. It's like you got it in order. So it's kind of like you're going for like speed. CS:GO surfing, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like you're kind of like sliding. Damn. Seems like you've practiced this this shooting component quite a lot. Oh no. Dude, it's just so satisfying. Like the way you're like gliding around. Oh! It's just like so smooth. Oh man, you should appreciate that. Like that was crazy. Like this like around the corner kind of drift. Like look at this. Like there was a whole. Just like whoosh. Oh no. Oh, so the gun makes different sounds depending on what it hits. That's interesting. Have a nice day. That's just a cool little mechanic here. And you nailed the architecture theme. And I guess technically, yeah, there's a vestibule that gondola is like an entrance. It's kind of like a never-ending entrance actually, which is the same as like the server vestibule. Like it just goes. There's no real building. It just gets deeper and deeper. It's always fun. I'm curious, are we gonna see like an ending sequence? guess, wait, so does each of these, like, kind of improve each time? Speeder, cocaine, sipper. Oh, time's up. The boss is dead, so are you. Rooms cleared 77, deaths 2, score. Nice. How did you get this thing in the end? Yeah, dude, I know the soundtrack. The soundtrack, like the kind of like eerie thing with that drum loop was pretty simple, but need a better way of randomizing the levels. I mean, I would totally say like keep going on this game. Like, it's surprising you made something so good in such a short window of time. All right, let's switch to the main so I can look for a couple more submissions. Check the vestibule real quick. All right, I kind of want to see Quiqui's submission because it's evening for him. Creamy aesthetic, even Carlos. Oh, and this has Alex, Crizomb, Quiqui, and Galizma. Let's see this one. I'm excited for this. The creamiest game ever. How do I copy the link? Okay. Not copying the link accurately enough. And they used Codeberg based. Okay, let's go. This is a long one. All right, let's see this from Quiqui.
Hello, vestibule. Not screamy. We are Axel, Crizomb, Quiqui, that's me, and Galizma. And this is our submission to the game
In
jam.
C. God damn.
So our game is called Creme de la Creme. I'm pronouncing it horribly. I'm sorry. Someone who speaks French, maybe Crizomb B could have pronounced it way better than I did. But anyway, so our game is about architecture in the sense of social architecture, like social hierarchies, and
Dude, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. I am pumped for this. For some reason, my tooth really hurts though. It's bringing me down. I don't want to make like a biased decision because of my teeth. Yes, bro. Raylib plus C. I mean, can that beat out Holy C? We'll have to see, but yeah.
physically it's also related to architecture in terms that it is a maze. This game is a maze. So we got inspired by a few games and also movies, but just to name a few, Antichamber is probably our main inspiration
Curious if you guys can still hear this with headphones in because it's a bit quiet for me.
for this.
Yeah.
And also
Okay.
games like Undertale, Portal, uh, these kind of games, you know, puzzle games, games that also trip you a little. So this game is a little bit trippy in that sense. The aesthetics is very similar to Antichamber. That's probably the largest influence, as I said. And this game has two endings. We managed to bake in two different endings because, as I said, it resembles a social architecture. So I will briefly
I'm very curious for this. Social architecture is like what I'm most interested in right now.
explain what this game is about, and then I'll show you some gameplay without
Okay, I got you. How about
Um,
this?
without any comments, right? I'll just mute myself and play the game and show you a couple of endings, so you can actually feel the atmosphere and enjoy the
It's good.
artistic part of this experience. So basically, when you start the game, you will enter this little room, which is completely empty except for one little pedestal with a floating cube on it. It's all grayscale. You don't understand what is happening, but if you approach the cube, you will see that it says what's creamy. So that cube is actually the entrance to the vestibule, and the cube itself is a cream cube. There are cream cubes in this game. So if you click on it, you enter the vestibule, which is a little bit of a maze. It has some uh, fancy geometric decorations you will see. I think they're pretty cool. And the maze is non-Euclidean.
Really?
It means that if you go south, you may as well end up in the north, or vice versa, or you just go into one room and suddenly it's an infinite loop of the same room, basically. So you will see how does that feel when you actually see the game. But there are a few puzzles in this game. Like the first puzzle, you need to either contemplate a majestic cream cube, or you can just steal it, right? In the second puzzle, you will see that you need to watch a Vim tutorial for at least 15 seconds. You need to keep your attention on the Vim tutorial in order to progress. And the third and final puzzle, you need to interact with four colorful cubes that float in the air, and there's some logic to the interaction. So the cubes prompt you to say what's creamy. The cream of jar is sweet creams, and um,
That's so weird and surreal that's like a creation in reality.
right, and that way you progress. And then
Like just this random thing my friend said to me has made it into like official software in C.
if you didn't do anything bad along the way, you will get the good ending. And the good ending is basically just one giant room when you have a giant cube cream, and if you interact with it, it says, I hope all is creamy on your side, and the game ends. That's basically it. However, you could also get a bad ending. What is the bad ending? The bad ending is basically if you disrupt the vestibule, if you steal cream, if you engage in low effort
Dude, this is awesome. This is like psyop posting.
content such as brain rot. There are brain
This is too close to the reality.
machines in this game. You need
Video, almost no sound. Really?
to just ignore them and you're fine.
Mm.
If you see a cream cube and it says steal cream, just don't steal it. Be a good guy and you avoid the bad ending. But if you do, what happens? Well, the
How's the
entire
sound?
vestibule and all the rooms, basically, all the decorations in the rooms, they become a little bit crazier the more bad actions you do. Uh, and you get the bad ending, which is that the game basically crashes on you. It dies at the end. So those are the couple of endings you can get. I will
Skill
use
issue.
14 minutes of the video, just play the good ending first, then the bad ending, and basically that's it. Also, final note before I begin the game, the Vim tutorial uh, that is in the game that you need to watch in order to progress one of the puzzles is courtesy of Speak Machine. I don't know if you know him. If you
Mm.
don't, look him up.
I saw that reference, yeah.
I will also provide a link in the submission. He's got a great channel. He was kind enough to let us use this video. and his Vim tutorial is actually pretty good. So that puzzle is pretty easy. You just watch the tutorial and that's it. You don't need to do anything else.
Oh, yo, we got the man himself in
Yeah.
the audience.
Well, anyway, I will leave some of the symbolisms in this game. I haven't stated them all. I will leave them to interpretation because I think that's the beauty of artistic creations such as this one. And yeah, please enjoy the gameplay.
This is all in C and Relib. Oh, I like the sounds already. Dude, this is already so satisfying. Like the sounds and the visuals and the aesthetic. Oh, dude, this is also so like Monument Valley coded, like the sound and that like impossible geometry rotating. These guys these guys watched the what I wanted out of this. And that sound too. Yo, impossible geometry. That's so cool how you walk up to it and like as you reach the frame, it like the frame goes away, so you're like looking just that's I'm really curious, how did you actually get this effect in just Raylib? Like I've always thought about kind of the impossible geometry like perspective things and like how you would actually pull it off. Super hot, yeah. That's really cool. Yeah. I love the walking noise too. Steel cream. Who did the art like um stencil buffers? Was hard AF. I'm, I'm sure it was. Yeah, like I'm also very curious, how'd you get the sketch? Yeah, I think Quiqui said it was heavily inspired by Antichamber. I've never played it though, so I'm not. Is he gonna steal it? Also, I'm curious, like how they. Oh, and the whole thing is non-Euclidean, so it's like you can go any direction, and you might end up somewhere else. How did you get that rotating? I guess I can kind of imagine it. You'd rotate a cube and then have other cubes rotating, but like the they're not occluding each other. Like I did this once in OpenGL where like you have like a cube, but like the cube's vertices like don't block each other, so it's like kind of the whole like all the vertices are showing through each other, but that's really cool. And I'm curious who designed and how this little thing. Oh, it stopped rotating. You deactivate depth testing when testing those. It was all Axle. Cool. It's great to see like people working together. Like you can really see this team of four people like achieved a lot because they were able to like work well and divide work up well. Is that the Subway Surfers theme? Back in the same place. Oh, whoa, we got a pit. Oh, we gonna jump down? No. Whoa. Oh, what is that? Is that? I'm curious. You mentioned there's symbolism, so I'm on high alert. What is this little red carpet thing? Okay, now we're descending. We're going down further into the vestibule. Um, nah, P progress. I'm all about love maxing. I'm on the human side, and AI is cool, but you could be building based games in C about cream. What is that carpet that's flying around? I'm curious. Like, or like, it's like, um, yeah. Like, I wonder what that represents. That little red thing, and it's kind of leading us around. How did you embed this? I love, I love as well. Like, it's like the most mainstream game running on like the coolest, like artistically drawn arcade machine. And like, wait, can we go back a bit? Like, what's um like the arcade machine? Wait, the arcade machine's on the ceiling. Wait, is there an up and a down to this? And what are all these? Okay, we're gonna see the arcade machine from afar in a sec, I think. Yeah, Axel's a pretty talented he's a 3D model designer.
Yes, you read that correctly. I will teach you a few basic Vimothee.
Oh my god, dude. This is the most surreal like like what this genuinely this could be. You ever go to like a contemporary art museum and like they're just playing like someone's creation on a screen? This footage could just loop in there. Like what even is this, dude? It's just such a like tasteful and strange combination of different creative people's ideas. Like and all the sound design as well. Like this should be in a museum. Like this soft shuffling walking plus this like kind of ambient slightly ominous music and this sketchy stuff. You got speak machine just doing this vim tutorial on the wall.
The ASMRs, we got 'em. The alien looking keyboard, we got that too. Soon you'll be wielding a Vim
Oh
fanboy.
my god.
And hey,
Oh
with
my
your
god.
newfound skills, who knows? You might even finally get a girlfriend. But as for you, mine's best taught in small bite sizes. Don't think.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This is just such a work of art. Like what's even going on? It's just so weird. It's so specific. Like the inside jokes go so deep. Like you would have to be one of like maybe 50 people to understand exactly all the references. Oh yeah, that's also I'm really curious. How does the level editor work in non-Euclidean geometry? The ambient sound design is also just done so well. It's like, and genuinely, like if I ever am an art gallery curator, like I would just put this like looping on a TV. It's like you could just look at this and it's such like a just like the history of it and all the human creativity that came together to make this is like genuinely I've never seen anything. Made a stencil buffer portals and some virtual cameras. It just gets teleported. Uh, So yeah, that I always thought about that. You have to like really kind of maintain like the transform. Wow, what's creamy? That's so Monument Valley. It's why do there keep being more carpets? Are these like or what are those? Like are those like the mops, the member of the publics that keep squeezing themselves into the vestibule? Or is it like you're chasing like the okay. Oh, he took the cream. I see. Oh, the game just the game just crashes.
So yeah, that was the good ending. I
Oh,
didn't
okay, okay. That was
interact
the
with the brain rot, didn't press the 6-7 button, didn't steal anything, so I got the good ending. So let's see the bad ending. Since I'm a little lower on time, I will kinda speed run it, but I hope you see like how the game behaves if you do eventually start doing bad stuff.
it also builds really fast for how much content there is. I guess Raylib is super optimized. Okay, cool. All right. I'm scared. Are we gonna get jump scared? Oh, it's moving faster. Oh, there's lower context. It's like it's too much. Things speed up. I love the arcade machine. Now it's got all these things coming off of it. Okay, there's more. They're moving faster. Oh no, it's not creamy. People are yapping too much. Oh, what was that? That was just a wall. It's hard to speedrun in non-Euclidean geometry, isn't it? Sound is starting to glitch a little. I don't know if that's.
Yes, you read that correctly. I will teach you a few basic Vim motions. The ASMRs, we got 'em. The alien-looking keyboard, we got that too. Soon you'll be a regular Vim fanboy. And hey, with your newly found skills, who knows? You might even finally get a...
I wonder if the glitching of the audio is intentional or just like the Linux FFmpeg screen recording. We got way too much information flying around. Stole the cream. I'm gonna make like a more polished video. I think going over going over these, like, you know, the guys who do Game Maker's Toolkit and they're like top 5 games or whatever. I kind of want to do that. Uh-oh. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. So the game crashes.
So yeah, the game basically sick faults on you if you did anything bad. So you don't get the good ending. You don't get the giant cream cube. You don't get to see the. I hope I was screaming in your side message. You don't get to see any of that. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this as much as we did. And yeah, uh, bye, I guess.
Damn, that was a real good submission. That
I
was
love
that was
Vim.
seriously impressive. Um, Especially like just I'm curious in the symbolism. Like you said kinda, yeah, like what were you directly going for with the flying red squares? Like I think um I would say as well, like this game seems like it's like bordering on more of an art project than it is like a game with like rewarded gameplay or like skill trees or anything, which I'm not saying is like a bad thing at all. I think honestly, like I'd be more likely to show my normie friends this and be like, yeah, look at this insane thing my community was able to produce. But um yeah, I think definitely like um it can be quite abstract. I'm really curious as well about like the code implementation. Like it would be really good to see kind of a through video like on how achieved really are people and their input in the community. If you disrupt the space, it all gets more chaotic. I see. Dude, it's so true. It's so true. Like people yapping about random stuff goes to me and then I make it more chaotic and but if it's just simple Vim tutorials and stuff, man, that was phenomenal. Cause now I can show this and it's like a double side up. I can be like, this is what I really value. It's like art projects like this and like um yeah. be that'll be definitely making. Let's see what we got next. Damn, there are so many. Labyrinth, super unfinished game jam submission. Um, right, we got a partially unfinished game. Let's check this one. The audio is kind of cutting out on my side. Is my audio cutting out? Oh, how about now? Might be a little better. How about now? How does this sound? We only got 58 seconds. This will be an easy one, but I'll give this person some credit. Nerd King Idea. So this is unfinished, got busy a few days and just stopped since I started late anyways. I figured I'd post what I had, even though it's not close to polish, since I was not able to finish the game level. I'll showcase all the game mechanics that I did manage to implement within the first few days before I stopped working on the project, as well as the small bit of the level that I did design. After all, I just joined for fun. Cool. Alright, camera does not clip through the floor. Nice, nice. I love that it's a spider too. Cool, cool reference to the community lore. Oh my god, the quality just tanked so hard for some reason there. Is my Wi-Fi bad? Climb up walls. Did not make the player rotate to accommodate this yet. Cool. You can dash. Okay, well actually this is pretty surprisingly good for like just a few days of work. I'm curious what this is written in. Got better but quiet. Okay. How about now? Is this better? Is this better? Is this better? Oh, wow. Wait. Whatever 3D model you used is quite good. Like this web thing. And you got some parkour. I would continue working on this if I were you, honestly. I know it's not like the contest is over for sure, but this is a really cool start to something. You, you guys know Butterbox is in our server, like the guy who made the Vimothee gets gets faster every time. we have just like so many weird internet characters that have amassed here. It's just such a funny combination of people. Okay. Let's grab the next one. Build a vestibule. Razak. Alright, let's see this. Build a vestibule game jam submission.
All right, hello everybody.
Oh, this guy's cracked. You can already tell.
My name's Ezra, and here's my entry for the 2026 Vestibule Game Jam. All right, my game's called Build a Vestibule. We have this nice cover art that I convinced my little sister to make.
Oh, that's really nice. I'll give a lot of credit for that. That is like peak human creativity and collaboration.
On the iPad, I think it looks really good. And we'll just get right into it. Alright, so we've got the Spartan guy over here. He says, "Hey, Homer, I'm so glad you've made..."
And good music.
Yep. My name's Timotheus, and I'm the owner of this palace. I just had to finish this, one of the biggest mansions in all of Greece. Yep. Has a LGTN Olympic pool.
Oh, we actually can't see. What do you mean you actually can't see? Is my face in the way? I'll make myself smaller.
Pretty great. Tomorrow he's hosting a toga party to celebrate his swanky new place.
Bruh. I get going on you've been invited to a guy from Cyprus. Socrates gonna be there.
There's gonna be a guy from Cyprus there.
Dude, the ingratiation tactics are nuts.
Cyprus. +1 points. Have you ever heard of Socrates?
Yep.
There's just one problem. I forgot the apostrophe, I guess. I lose a point there.
Yep.
The guys I contracted to build my palace forgot to build a vestibule.
Dude, I love this guy's sound design. The music and then like yep, blah 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 blah. That's so funny. Like he could have just read the thing out, but instead he like made a mumbo jumbo generator.
Yep.
Yup.
He has no vestibule.
Yep.
We have to build him a vestibule. He's gonna give us blueprints, so that's gonna help.
Yep.
So we have to remove these rocks
Yep.
and move around with HJKL. Press X on top of rock to destroy it. Alright. Let's do this. HJKL.
Oh, the sound effects are so good.
Nice work clearing those rocks. Now it's time for you to start building.
Yep.
So this is all human-made art too. It looks like this is.
Recipe to fill up the blueprint.
I'm curious what he used HTML. Interesting. Maybe this is a Wasm Rust
For the
project.
next level. I drew all these characters by
Oh, and Itroma made the music. Cool.
the way. I used a reference on Wikipedia for the big guy. For the little guy, I didn't use a reference. I probably should have because I wanted it to look like we're looking down on him, but kind of just looks like we're looking at him from the side and he's super tiny. Enter. I had to enter build mode. Also, we have this great music from iTrauma from the Festival Discord server. It's really, really good. Really adds a lot.
Yep.
Ooh, I
Got
like
that
that
sick
sound.
hammer. I made all the sound effects too earlier today.
Yeah, those sound effects are really satisfying. What is that, like a stapler?
Couldn't tell. Sometimes. Alright, we made it through that level. It used to break on that level back in the day. You can clear a whole row at once by pressing D twice.
Dude, no way! It's got Vim bindings.
Okay. Watch out for the wind, it could blow you away. So we are a little guy. That is the lore.
Oh my god.
I get blown by a strong gust of wind. You guys might have learned about that on the why it's optimal to be a little guy 2025 video. That one was really informative. Press G to go to the top of the level, press G to go to the bottom of the level. Trust me, it'll work probably. Who is this guy?
Oh, you've got a blueprint and you're trying to make the thing. Okay. You can get blown away by wind because you're a little guy. Dude, this is something else. Like, I mean, yeah, compared to like Quiqui's team submission, like it's obviously not a 3D game, but just like the use of references and sound effects and like this is a really endearing game.
By the way, you can get this one wrong. So if you don't want to do that, that would be the wrong order to do things. But if you leave the block there, then you can build this B right there while it's still protecting you. Press a B here, and then you can destroy this whole row with DD. So that will be helpful for those of you that were looking for a walkthrough. All right, Timotheus, bro, I spelled his name totally different here. Bro, we did it.
Oh my god. Oh, dude.
The festival is glorious. You're the goat, dude.
You can tell he's trying not to laugh. Well,
I'm not gonna lie, I already have a festival. has literally been in the background this entire time, which is true, actually. The festival has been there. I mean, that's like a festival if I've ever seen one. This was just an elaborate plan to teach you how to use Vim motions. Oh, I could have used a space stick.
Dude, is this some like elaborate like way to make fun of how I I do everything like really low effort? Like I just miss random spellings and
Do you really think I would pay for an entire castle and not make sure a vestibule was included? I added this dialogue at the very end.
Yep.
Bro, you literally just been placing blocks in the desert. I guess that explains why it really didn't look like we were building a vestibule. It kind of just looked like we were on a grid, not really like on a building. This guy's from the future. This whole game was teaching me Vim. Oh my gosh. We're a power user now. So the party's still on, and we should go there and talk about Vim because people love it.
Yep.
Thanks for playing. Alright, that's my game. I feel like there's a lot of cool art I worked on, a lot of cool music I worked on. If I could do it again, maybe it was a pretty short amount of time, so maybe I would have limited how much time I spent on the story and the art and focused on the game mechanics more. This could have used some work. They could have been a little bit more interesting, but I feel like the sound effects and the music helped out a lot, and it kind of came together nicely, so I'm reasonably
it really
happy.
did, yeah.
Yeah. You guys can check out my juggling montages on this YouTube channel. Those are pretty cool, especially the one I made like yesterday.
Juggling?
And yeah, this is a cool game jam. I'm looking forward to maybe doing another one. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot
Thanks
of fun.
for watching and reviewing my submission.
Great music too. Juggling montage. Wait. You're a UVM student. I did not pick up on that. Damn, this guy goes to my school. I guess I knew that. Yeah. I just didn't recognize you. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Great submission. That was really good. All right. Let's pick up another one. Okay. How many we got? I might have to split this up into like multiple streams. It's 11. Okay, I can do a couple more probably. Unfinished Game Jam submission from San. No little guy tunnels. Let's grab a couple more. These submissions are really good. I'm kind of blown away by how good they are. Alright, let's see. We got Vestibule Game Submission. Made with Unity.
So this is my Vestibule Game Jam submission. It doesn't have a title yet, but it's like an architecture type of game. Yeah, so you have these like little blocks, or rather these like shapes. There's a whole bunch, but yeah. Oh yeah, like there's like a long one, there's like an arch, there's like steps. So you have to like perfectly replicate what the shape is. And based on that, you get like a certain number of points, which I call artifacts. So for example, for each
Oh, and he used the art. Nice. This guy, it seems like he's very gameplay focused.
different shape we built, there's like
This looks like very
a
fun.
multiplier based on how hard it was to build. For example, the single cube was the easiest, and there's more harder ones as you go along the way. And then for any blocks, you see I have like 3 blocks that didn't fill any shape, so you get a penalty for that. So I only actually earned 2 artifacts from that. And then between rounds, you go into this place called the vestibule,
Rose computer is dying.
and that's where you get these different upgrades.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna have it that you can like buy different blocks, but I didn't make enough yet, so I just started out with both stone and wood. And then you also have
Common
different
cream.
items that can like boost your run. So it's similar to like Balatro if you ever played that, where you have
Oh, sure.
like
Yeah. I've mentioned that game a lot.
it's like a roguelike where you play the same round or multiple rounds of the same game, but in between the rounds you can upgrade your character and get different abilities and things like that. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't buy anything. The stone I already have. But yeah, if we go back, yeah, you can build with different. Oh, this one's kind of hard. You can build with different materials.
Oh, nice.
And I guess as I work on this, I'll have it so like different building materials will be required for different shapes. So let's say you'll have like a Greek building or something, and you have to use like marble. And if you do, you get like a multiplier bonus. So yeah, here you can see all the different shapes I made. I didn't miss any, but I had some extra blocks. Yeah, and then I'll have like an item that can allow you to like destroy blocks, something to let you like have a blueprint or build quicker. I don't know. There's like a lot of ways.
So you're planning on continuing the development, which I think you should as well. Like, even if the game jam is over, I mean, realistically, I'm giving out like praise in books. You know, you're not like winning 10 grand. Like,
in which I can make the game.
virtue is its own reward in a sense, and it seems like you have a really good start here with the gameplay. Like, a lot of other people kind of went art focused, but looks like you have gameplay focus, which is good. Like this could be built out into
Game like
a very
evolve
fun
from here. But it's pretty fun so far. I'm trying to remember. I think there's 4 rounds in each level. Yeah, this is round 3. As you keep playing, yeah, the blocks just like they get faster and faster. And then the idea is like if you miss too many, then the game is over. So you need to like get the right upgrades.
So
to,
would
like,
you
keep
like
up.
set up like a lot of different barriers?
Actually missed that one. Oh yeah, so here you can see, yeah, I missed one shape. It doesn't say what I lost from that. Well, I don't think you lose anything so far, so I'll have to implement that. But here you can see I actually earned negative artifacts. So yeah, I don't think I can't buy anything. Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, that's pretty much the game so far. Yeah, even if I don't win, I think it's a pretty interesting concept, and I'm probably gonna want to keep working on it. But
I
yeah,
agree.
thank you for watching.
I think you've got if you don't mind me giving a couple like thoughts and feedback, like you might want to reduce the loop between like a shop. Like it's cool that there's a room over here, but it might be faster to have just like a pop-up modal shop dialogue than to have like you walk into a place with a dialogue, unless you want to put like other things in there, which might make sense in time. I don't know. You could have like a kind of display of the different types of enemies that might appear, and maybe you can buy like blocking things, or I don't know, you could buy NPCs or things that increase your reward, or like there could be multiple shops, but it might make sense to like just have a single shop, like quick pop-up, because like in Balatro, that's like a big loop in the game. Oh, and Vim bindings, yeah, that would be an interesting one. But yeah, that was cool. All right. Vestibule game exploration. Whoa. I really like these kind of simple. Oh, so your view changes depending on what thing you select or what box you run into. I would love to see this game developed further. Like this is a very interesting concept. The way the map is changing, so I'm curious how you keep track of all this state. Um, this makes me want to develop a game. Like the logical programming part of things is so fun. Yeah, that was cool. I couldn't see exactly like vestibule exploration demo 11 hours ago. Buttons open doors, doors close after a certain number of steps, multicolored buttons, HTML5 canvas. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. That's a good start.
Hello. This is my game. It's
Oh,
not
what's
fully
up,
finished
Sam?
yet. Because I kind of ran out of time. But the idea of the game is really simple. There's these doors. And there's an enemy that follows you around that you have to try to juke. You try to get to this key, which unlocks this door. Um, the idea was that as
Oh,
soon as the enemy captures you, you would die. But I didn't have enough time to implement it. And the enemy's also supposed to go through all obstacles, but I didn't have enough time to implement that either. There's
all good.
physics obviously, so that you can climb and stuff. But you can see how this game would kind of
Oh, you'd
kind
climb.
of
Okay,
work,
okay. Yeah.
such that you can. Okay, I had to remake the level so that getting the key would be easier. But as you can see,
I mean, you can
once you
climb
get
on
the key,
that
the door
stuff.
opens, and then the idea would be that you have to try to juke the enemy the whole time while trying to
Oh, and there's
get these
portals.
doors and find a
Doors.
way to exit the level and go to the next level while the ghost would be chasing you the whole time.
Cool. Yeah. That seems like a pretty cool
You can
concept. I like the I don't know what this thing is. I don't know how you implemented jumping off, um, like wall jumping, but that does seem cool. Excited to see where that will go. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's probably like I have to get to some other activities today, but I'll probably do like a Sunday stream as well where I review